Hey guys, welcome to your Awakening Era. My name's Jay, and today we will be doing something a little bit different. Today we're actually doing a mediumship and a tarot channeling reading on the case of D4vd and the alleged victim. What you are about to hear is strictly a spiritual interpretation. It is a symbolic reading. So welcome to your Awakening Era, and I really hope that you find this just as interesting as I do, and I'm very grateful that I was able to do this. Now, the disclaimer is that this session is a general tarot overview focused on the energetic field and what the card suggests about D4vd's allegations. Furthermore, this reading and a message includes a channeled message from the victim. I'm offering symbolic spiritual insight. With respect to the family, there are some messages that should be watched here. Not facts or evidence. I'll break the reading down into 4 different sections. If you're sensitive to these topics, please know that the purpose is for clarity, healing, not accusations. Let's go ahead and get started, guys, with the central energy. And we have the justice and the judgment. Themes of truth, accountability, and karmic reckoning. Surrounding these are the Death reverse and the 8 of Cups reverse, showing an unnatural ending, unfinished business, and a sense of being trapped or unable to walk away from a situation, person, place, or thing. We did pull a lot of cards here, and a lot of them you will be hearing about, which is, very important that you keep an eye open. And in the center, we do have the Emperor, which is the Aries energy. Again, that is an Aries energy, which stands strongly in the spread, representing control, dominance, and a powerful influence that weighed heavily on the situation. Paired with the 5 of Cups, this creates a picture of grief, sorrow, regret, tied directly to imbalance of power within this situation that has been going on. It clearly shows that the dominating energy is an Aries. The Wheel of Fortune reverse adds a sense of fate turned harshly, karmic imbalance that will inevitably turn back towards the truth. The 7 of Swords reverse confirms deception being revealed, lies uncovered, and secrets not able to remain hidden. And the Knight of Cups seems really nice, with flowers. That 6 of Wands reverse is a card of a fall from grace. Upright, it's a victory and recognition, but reverse, it means someone who was once celebrated is now facing shame, loss, or reputation, or being exposed. It's about false pride crumbling and truth taking away their spotlight. Now we're going to move on to scenic interpretations of the cards. This means that we're going to depict what these cards mean scenically and symbolically. We have 7 of Swords, 9 of Swords, 5 of Swords. Symbolically, scenery, sharpness, conflicts, betrayals, mental anguish. The scene, a setting where arguments lie or hidden actions take place. The 7 of Swords often looks like sneaking away with weapons, symbolizing betrayal, theft, or secrecy. The 4 of Wands, symbolic scenery, is a home, family, or a domestic community space. Symbolic scenes, this can point to something happening in or around a home, a place, a gathering, or even something that should feel safe. The 5 of Cups is a symbolic scenery, is a place of grief, loss, or mourning. The scene, symbolically, this could be, it could suggest the emotional aftermath, someone looking back at what has spilled. Coming in is the 9 of Wands, which I pulled twice, a place of defense, barriers, or walls. It symbolizes being watched or guarded, not free movements. Could indicate an enclosed, controlled setting, not open space. These are 3 cards together, which I will be mentioning, paint a powerful scene. The Magician reverse shows manipulation and false appearance. The 9 of Wands reverse shows defense collapsing. This is also about someone being left vulnerable. And the Ace of Swords reversed, that's truth being twisted, lies, and confusion. Together, this is the energy of a place that looked safe but was manipulated. leaving someone unprotected while deceptions hid the truth. So we also have the Page of Pentacles here, which is a symbol of youth, you know, someone that studies or learning environments. It can pinpoint to places tied to younger people, almost like a learning school-like setting, or messages, documents being exchanged. It's almost like a place. It can also symbolically symbolize a place that shows something small or contained, an area that's been contained, or something that's been newly developed, because pages are typically younger energies. This can be showing up as well, possibly youth surrounding these areas where there's younger energies that, you know, hang out or you know, just do stuff. The 10 of Wands and the 7 of Swords show the energy of being carried or moved in secrecy, like a burden hidden away. The 10 of Wands is a lot of responsibilities being carried around as well, but in this scenery, it's almost like, you know, like depicting a burden being carried away. Finally, the Judgment with the King of Swords reveals a transitional space where truth could no longer remain concealed. This symbolizes a shift from being hidden into exposure, where justice and accountability are called forward. So we also have the 7 of Swords reversed here, which symbolic scenery means betrayal. It's a secrecy, concealment, revealed because it's in reverse. In a scene, it's a hidden act inside a supposedly safe place, deceptions that can't stay hidden for very long. The 7 of Swords is an energy of deceptions, of lies, of cheating, and, you know, of betrayal. So I asked the tarot how many people may be symbolically involved within this situation. Remember, this is just something that is symbolically and as per tarot viewing these energies. And what we see, disclaimer, it's just a, you know, mediumship channeling. It's symbolic and spiritual only. So the 2 of Cups reversed shows here that at least 2 people, a broken bond or relationship between them, symbolically her and another individuality in betrayals. 3 of Cups adds a third energy, gatherings, outside influence, or someone else aware or involved. This doesn't always mean direct action, but there could be some form of a connection that has to do with this, that symbolically and spiritually is showing up within these cards and this reading. So just remember, this is not evidence, facts, or accusations. This is just a tarot reading, breaking down energetically what's been happening within this situation. And we will be going through more details as we go along. So now we're moving on to the 7 of Swords. For deception often requires more than one person, one acting, others concealing or silence. Symbolically, this points out to a group dynamic, not just one person. So the 10 of Wands is one person carrying the burden, possibly for the sake of others. This suggests that someone's hiding or covering the weight of multiple actions. Just so you know, the Emperor, the Aries, is a one dominating figure at the center, symbolically, the one controlling or authoritative energy within this entire reading. All right, guys, so now we will be moving on to an extended reading, which is the channeling and mediumship. This is a tarot mediumship, channeling and spiritual and symbolic interpretation based on cards and intuition with respect to the victim and family. It is not evidence, accusation, or factual statements about any ongoing investigations. Please receive this as a soul message and energetic insight only. With respect to the family, there are some messages here that I do feel I have to share, and I have to do it openly because this is my channel, and this is the only way that I can share this with anyone that is able to watch this. Now, there are going to be some messages here that I did receive from the victim. So please, if this is something that you do not want to listen to, or this kind of triggers you in any way, I do ask that you can go ahead and, change the channel. Thank you so much for watching, and I do appreciate it if you follow and like. And here we go. I will be asking direct questions, and I will be responding in the sense that she is responding to these questions as the cards direct. The first question, what did she experience? Well, the Wheel of Fortune reverse, the Death reverse, the Eight of Cups reverse together, it creates a very specific symbolic picture of her experience. So when asked, what did you experience? I did see the Ten of Cups and the Empress. So here is her message. I was in the wrong place at the wrong time. My ending was unnatural, cut short before it was my time. I could not walk away. I was trapped, held in what hurt me. My story was stopped, not allowed to finish naturally. So I asked, why the Ten of Cups and the Empress? Well, we're going to be leaving some of these major points that the Empress represents out of it. We will be viewing it in a different way and receiving her message from what this means to her, and viewing it. And her message is, I carried within me the wish for family, for children, for nurturing love. My story ties me to that energy, even if it was not fully lived out. Remember me as mother energy, as love, and continues through my family's bond. Because the Ten of Cups showed up as well as the Empress, I did ask, what about your family in all this? I see you pointing to family with the Empress and the Ten of Cups. Her message, I want you to know my family mattered to me. They were my heart and home. I felt their love even when things went wrong. There were parts of my life kept private, pieces I did not share, and some people around me who understood things my parents did not. I felt certain bonds break in secret, and some truths only came out later, like small painful lights. Message, if my parents did not know I was with him, it was not the lack of caring. There were hidden threads I could not untangle alone. If they learned after, I carry no anger for their not knowing, only a wish that truth reached them gently. Remember me as someone who wanted family and safety. Let my memory bring them the comfort and clarity they deserve. I do want to say that with honor and respect to her family, I must share the messages I see shown here for them as well. Please remember that, again, this is a mediumship and channeling reading. It is symbolic and spiritual only, not for evidence, facts, or accusations. Here's her message. To my family, I carry deep sorrow, but I do not want to be remembered only for my pain. I want you to remember my laughter, my love, and the bond we shared. In this reading, the cards speak of broken trust, of a time when I felt trapped and unable to leave. They show sorrow and unfinished business, but they also show truth rising and justice coming in time. Please know that none of this is your fault. If you did not know where I was or what I was going through, it is because things were hidden from you. I hold no anger towards you, only love. The Empress and Ten of Cups remind me and remind you that my spirit is rooted in family, in nurturing, in love. That is how I wish to be remembered, not by the darkness that took me, but by the light that still flows through us as family. Hold on to unity, hold on to one another, and let my memory be a source of love and healing. Even though my story was cut short, my energy continues with you. I am still near, watching with love. Is there anything else you would like to share with this final message? As we close, I want you to know my story will not stay silent. The truth is already moving forward faster than before. With the Eight of Wands, I ask for courage and gentleness in my name with strength to face what is heavy with calm hearts. There is support around me and for my family with the Three of Cups. Family gatherings and voices will keep me and my memory alive. And for those seeking answers, know that clarity comes when you look from another angle. With Hangman energy, not everything will be seen in the way you expect, but in the time, perspective will bring truth. One more question. Do you have last words for the person who did this to you? Is a representation of what she feels like symbolically through the tarot cards. To the one who harmed me, you may have thought your actions would stay hidden, but truth always rises. The lies and shadows will not last forever. What you carried in secrecy will become a burden too heavy to hold. Justice is not only of the courts, it is also karmic, and karma does not forget. I was not silenced, even in passing. My memory, my family's love, and the truth of what happened will continue to speak. You did not end me. You only changed how I walk besides those who love me. Your victory is hollow, and in time all masks fall. Here's a closing disclaimer and prayer. The disclaimer: this has been a tarot mediumship and channeling, a symbolic and spiritual interpretation. It is not evidence, facts, or accusations. Please receive it as an energetic message only. We will end this with a closing prayer. With gratitude and respect, we now close this reading. We honor the life and memory and the love that continues beyond the veil. May her soul rest in peace, surrounded by light and comfort. We ask that all energies or grief, pain, or heaviness be released and cleansed. May truth continue to rise, but may love and unity remain at the center of the remembrance. We thank Spirit for allowing this message to come through, and we now gently close the connections. May healing flow to her family, to all who grieve, and to the spaces touched by the story. So it is, and so it shall be. A summary for the public. The cards show that the one responsible is tied to manipulation, false power, and secrecy, but their guard cannot hold forever. The energy shows exposure, accountability, and karmic justice ahead.